Hey y'all, it's Dawn's Press-Ons, and today I want to go over my favorite tools. And I want to start with the basics. And the first one is this silicone mat. I've got, I think, three of these clear ones and a couple of colored ones. I think I shared some with my daughter so that she could also have them. They are great for protecting your table. Initially, I got them so that I could practice like how to put down an acrylic bead, how to make the right shapes, all that kind of thing. Some of them have really neat spots on them. Like, let me see if I can pick you guys up without making you dizzy. Right back here, they've got these black spots on this side, and on this side they have white spots, so that if you wanted to try like to stamp over black, what would it look like? Or if you wanted to stamp over white, what's it going to look like? And then, oh, they've got all kinds of little palette ideas, and each mat is a little different from the other one. But anyway, I love the mat. Now it just protects the desk, okay? The second thing that I love is these table towels. Now, Young Nails makes the best table towels, but these are cheap ones. I think I got these. I think they come in a pack of like 25 or 50 off of Amazon or Temu. You know, everybody's got them. They're not terribly expensive, and they just open out like a great big giant napkin, and they cover your workspace. And then if they're not too damaged, you could maybe just fold them back up and keep them, but they're typically made to be disposable. I don't like a lot of disposable products. I try to be a little bit kinder to our environment, so I try to reuse mine as much as possible. But the table towels, love those, okay? Second thing, of course, is my beautiful light that I work with. The one that I use at home has a 10-inch magnifying, it's a 5X lighted magnifying glass, and I'm able to work and see tiny details, and it's amazing. Okay, other basic things that I like to use. This is my nail stand. My husband made these for me. I was getting these nail stands where I would have 10 different nail stands, and they would like flip one magnet on it so that, you know, I could use most of the magnets, but then I wouldn't be able to use that one in this spot because it was the wrong polar. You know, magnets have a north and a south anyway, so I wouldn't be able to interchange my nail stands on a stand, and I also couldn't change them from this stand to another stand. It got terrible. So my husband, we went and bought these little baby magnets. He cut these little strips of wood, stained them, drilled the holes out, glued the magnets down for me, and it's wonderful. I am so happy with my nail stands now. More basic tools. This amazing palette from International Nail Art Academy. It allows me, you know, sometimes when we're working, we'll have 3 or 4 products out on a palette, and they're all clear. You might have top coat, you might have base coat, you might have some rubber base or glue, and it's all clear stuff, and you can't, you know, try to remember what's where. There's little ladybugs down here. You can put little drops of colored polish or whatever you want to do. But anyway, I love my palette. And I love my little, I got this off Amazon. I think it came in a 2-pack, and I gave my daughter the other one. But it's a great, just a little stand to hold my brushes off my workspace. Another basic things that I love, my lint-free wipes. We get these off of Amazon in a great big case. And the case is in the bottom drawer, so I'm not going to pull it out right now. But I love my lint-free wipes. And another basic tool is my plain old lint roller. I buy one lint roller, and then I just buy the 6-pack of refills off of Amazon when I'm working with glitter or anything else. I can just go back and forth on my desk. It picks everything up. Second thing I got, this is from Ugly Duckling. It came with a nail stand with 5 nail, it came with one of these. It's beautiful. It's very sturdy. It is amazing. And it came with 5 stands that go with it. It is my favorite. And it also came with this. It is rather expensive. I think it was $30 for 5 nail stands, the acrylic piece to go with it, and this. But it was so worth it. They're amazing. They're sturdy, but I couldn't afford, I needed 5 more sets. You know, I'm a press-on artist. I make a lot of nails, and I couldn't afford a bunch of those. So I had to do away with my nail stand part. But when I'm working one nail, and doing a lot of art, this is my go-to nail stand. It is just sturdy. You might can read, it does say ugly duckling on there. Anyway, it says it, but you read it through the other side. Whatever. It says it on there. But this is an amazing product. I think they're based in Canada. More basic products. All right, let's talk about nail brushes. This is the brush I use when I have a lot of dust on my nails and I'm needing to get, like I have used my e-file or I've buffed my nails. This is the brush I use to get dirt out from around the cuticles. I always brush downward with it. I also can use my alcohol pump, which is another favorite product of mine. It's a little pump I got off of Amazon, and I can get my alcohol on here and use that to clean my nails. This is a brush I use only for removing nail art items, not for my dust, but like pigment powders. If I need like a sturdier brush, this was a really sturdier brush. I thought it was going to be like one of those baby hair brushes, but it's not. It's a little bit firmer than that. This brush is amazing. These hairs are so fine and so baby soft. They are perfect for getting off pigments and chrome powders. And this is just my like glitter remover or whatever. This is just my fluffy brush. Whenever I need to just brush something off, I just use that. So I've got 4 different brushes. Let's see. Okay. This is my next favorite product. Let's start from the beginning and work our way out. This is my cuticle pusher. I got this from Young Nails. They call this a magic wand. It is, you can use it to pinch your nails to make them really sculpted and get that C curve going on there. I'm not too concerned about that, but I do like my cuticle pusher, and I do like the scraper part of it. This is also from Young Nails. This is my gel brush. This says Pro Gel Sculptor from Young Nails, and you just pull it out and it keeps it nice and contained. I've got one going backwards, but never fear. As soon as I get gel going in him, he straightens back up. And this is a brush I use to scoop, not a brush, I'm sorry. This is a little like spoon set I got off of Amazon. This was one of them. I think it came in a set of 4 different lengths and sizes or whatever, but it's perfect for dipping up. Like if I want to sugar a nail, this is perfect. And this is another brush that I use for dabbing glitter onto nails that have not been like completely cured. So if I put down like a layer of metallic glaze and I want to set the glitters into it, it's a baby fan brush, but he looks so funky. Look at those hairs. He looks so bad. He has seen the worst of life, but he's perfect for doing what I need him to do. These 2 are my favorite liner brushes ever. If I have to draw a line, I'm reaching for these 2. Now, these 2 are from a lady who lives in the UK. This is her brand here. I'll put her name in the comments. She is an amazing YouTube nail artist. She's got a thriving business there in the UK, and this is her detailer brush and her deliner brush, and just to see the differences in the sizes, the detailer brush is a little shorter. I use that detailer brush when I am doing reverse stamping because I can get in the tiniest little spaces when I'm reverse stamping. If I need to draw a longer line, this came in a set. It's the number 3 by Cads. It was a very inexpensive brush, but it's a nice long liner. Now, I did a little bit of adjusting with him when I got him, and I trimmed him up. He got a big haircut when I got him because he was much, much, much bigger than that. But I just needed him to be nice and thin. So he got a little bit of a haircut. Now he works great. My ombre brush of choice is my Young Nails ombre brush. This is the one I use all the time when I ombre. And if I'm needing to do like, if I have a nail if I have gel polish in a pot, I'll go for my rounded brush here. If I'm needing to do some smaller work, this is my small rounded brush from Young Nails. And what's this last one here? Oh, okay. So, and then these are my 2 cleanup brushes. These are just cheap little brushes I got off of Amazon. Can't tell you, like, there's the name, but I don't know that that means anything. This one doesn't even have a name. They were parts of sets of brushes that came, I don't know, probably 5 or 10 brushes in the set, but this was all I wanted out of them was the cleanup brush. And I use these to clean up my cuticles when I get gel too close. I don't use my fingers to clean those up. That's a no-no. I use these brushes. And then I've got 2 alcohol ink brushes. I love alcohol ink, but I am just learning. So I've got one here from Team Ladybug. And it's a beautiful alcohol ink brush. When I get it saturated with alcohol ink, it comes to a nice small point. I can really move the inks around with that. And then I've got this one from Young Nails. And that's more what my other one looks like when it's ready to go. My favorite one, honest to goodness, for alcohol inks is my Team Ladybug one. The Young Nails one is good. This one's great. Next thing that let's talk about is stamping products. What are my favorite stamping products? And I have to say, my favorite thing that I use for stamping are these cotton rounds. Any brand pretty much will do. But here's what you're looking for, is you need it to not have like a bunch of loose fibers. It needs to really be woven on what and not free with cotton everywhere. So it needs to be quilted, and there are some that have like a loop on one side, and I have looked everywhere for those. I can't find them. If you can find the ones with the loop on them, stock up. But those are great for cleaning your stamping plates. My favorite stamper is this clear jelly stamper. I take the top off, and then I undo the bottom part, and it makes a completely clear stamper head. I can see everything that I'm doing. It is completely empty inside. I can actually pop my jelly out, and now it's just a cylinder. But if I needed a second jelly, there is a second jelly here. You just can't see through him unless you take it out, of course, you know, but why would you do that? Okay. But I love my clear jelly stampers, and you know, the way to clean a clear stamper is never with any sort of cleaner. You always want to clean it using like a lint roller or tape. So this is my favorite stamping accessory, and it was from the Flora Nail Shop, but I have seen these other places now. Wildflowers had one, I think, the other day when I looked at Wildflowers. But I love this for cleaning off my stamper when I am in the process of stamping. My lint roller is nice, but I have to pick it up and hold it in my hand, whereas this is already being held and I can just swipe it and go. Now, that being said, if I have something on my stamper head that needs to come off and I am trying to like get to a design, I'll take my lint roller and I'll just like roll it across the edge to remove just the part that needed to be removed. And so I always keep my big lint roller handy too. But just for cleaning off any extra stamp that I didn't use or to clean my stamp head, that's what I like. That covers, oh, and then my favorite stamping card is my Clear Jelly Stamper stamping card. I find it to be just the right stiffness and give me just the right scrape every time. Of course, I do wipe this with acetone, which is my acetone in a spray bottle. This is like a 99-cent Walmart bottle, or it was back in the day. And I fill it with acetone. And I label it very clearly so that nobody accidentally thinks it's something else. All right, so we've covered stamping products. We've covered my alcohol ink products. We've covered drawing lines. How about spot curing something? This is my favorite flashlight for spot curing. I think I got it off of Amazon, and it already had this jelly thing built into it. So if I have like something that wants to stick up and I need it to stick down and stay down and not curl up at me, some decals or, oh, you know, like those snowflakes you get in the winter, you put down a layer of gel, put your snowflake down, and then you can put this right against your nail, turn it on so that it cures, and then just let it cure for 15-20 seconds. And then when you remove it, typically it stays down, and then you can go put it in the lamp and do a full cure on it. But I love this because it's got that jelly on it to push right against the nail art with the gel on it, and the gel doesn't stick to that head. Oh, who can do nail art without tweezers and a hoof tool? So I love my little hoof tool for, I use my fine point tweezers for getting nail decals, individual glitter pieces that I want to place somewhere. I use these almost as often as I use a nail brush or a nail file. I have my tweezers out every time I do nails. And then your little hoof tool for smoothing down a nail decal or whatever. It's just so handy. So I have 2 of them. If I can ever find something in pink, I try to buy it in pink. I love pink. And then your little fine point scissors, you always have to have those. You never know what you're going to need them for, but I've got like 5 pair of those little fine point scissors. And then, all right, y'all, you got to have dotting tools. These save your bacon when it comes to just needing to make a dot and not dent your brushes. If you're trying to make a dot with your brushes here, you got your good brushes and you just pick up a dot of paint because you want to just make a dot, you can do that. You run the risk of bending your bristles and breaking them though. So I would suggest take the time, get your dotting tools out, select the size you want, and go with the dotting tools. You know, we've all talked about nail art, but we haven't talked about this. My lamp. This is a Young Nails lamp, and I love it. It has the 99-second feature on it, which just means that if my hands have a tendency to heat spike, and they do, I am very sensitive, I can turn on the 99-second function and it will cure my gel and not give me that heat spike typically. So I love this. It also has the 10-second feature. So when I'm using my Outshine top coat and I'm needing to cure it for just 15 seconds, I can hit it once and then hit it again and watch the countdown and pull it out at 5 seconds in order to catch that 15 seconds and not risk running over with the 30 seconds. Because 30 seconds for me is too long. If I click the 30-second button, I'm not going to get chrome on there very well. So for my lamp, for Outshine, 15 seconds is good. It picks up all the chrome. It's amazing. The last tool I think I'm going to show you is something else I use for chrome, and that is these finger daubers or finger sponges. This came from Amazon, and it's just a pack of 40 of these finger sponges in this handy little tray. I love the tray. I have these at home. They're just thrown in a basket. They didn't come in a tray. They were colorful. They were super inexpensive. This one cost a little bit more because it has the tray, but these little finger sponges are amazing. I don't throw mine away after one use. I label them so that I know which chrome they went with, and I just reuse them. All right, y'all, those were my favorite toys and tools. They really are toys because I love playing with my nail art. You know, I feel like a little girl again sometimes when I get to come in and sit down at my desk and start creating. So for me, they are toys. All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. As a brand new Press-On business, we need those likes and those thumbs up and the hearts and the follows and the subscribes, okay? So please do what you can to help us out. See you next time.